Hundreds took a stand against domestic violence and walked in the annual Men's March Against Violence. The march started at the state capitol and ended at Skygate Park on the grounds of Honolulu Hale, where the names of 9 domestic victims were read.
May 30, 2010, Catherine Dingle, age 38, of Hilo, Hawaii, was stabbed to death by her husband, Steve Dingle, age 40.
Carolyn Alford, age 58, of Makawa, Maui, died after being shot in the head and chest by her 59-year-old husband, Barry. Christy Kaleo Hokuana, age 33, of Honolulu, died due to major trauma to the head and severe swelling of the brain. Every 7.5 seconds, somewhere in America, someone is being beaten by a current or ex-spouse or intimate partner. The bell you hear in the background is symbolic of our collective desire for this violence to end.
Especially in these times, we need to hear the voices of men, speaking in harmony with the experiences of women and children, calling to all to choose nonviolence.
About a third of all women murdered each year in America are killed by this type of violence, and nearly half of all households where domestic violence occurs with a child under the age of 12. And this means that there is more than one victim involved.
It's difficult when your earliest memories are of your mom at your grandmother's house with blood streaming down her face.
A home, a family, it should be a place of support. It should be a peaceful place and not a place of cruelty and brutality.
We want families in the future to be able to sit around and to be able to have memories of homes that you first lived in, not memories like what people who survived domestic violence have.
Mayor Carlisle was among the marchers and has pledged his support to stop domestic violence.
There's a lot of things that can be done when you have the administration of the city and county on your side. I pledge to you to be on your side 100%. This is something that's very, very close to my heart. I know about the cycle. I know about the difficulty of economic times and men coming home and getting drunk and taking it out on their family. I know about those difficulties. I know how it's passed to kids. All of those things will remain in my heart while I'm doing this new job, and I hope to make that to your benefit from here until the end of whatever term I had.
Judge Michael Broderick knows all too well how big a problem domestic violence is here in Hawaii. Over the last 4 years, he's heard over 9,000 cases.
On the front end, we have to have prevention and treatment. And there's been references today to children, and that is where the action is. And I want to be clear, when I say children, I don't mean 14 and 15 and 16. I mean 8 and 9 and 10. And for those adults who say that it's inappropriate or improper to introduce this subject to children that young, I invite them to come to my courtroom and sit in and see the danger and damage when you don't do that.
We know that it's not easy, but we encourage all victims and their family members and neighbors and the community to report suspected abuse. We encourage you to seek help with the various agencies that want to assist. Please help us to help you. Don't wait until it's too late. Call 911 to report it. Let's stop the violence now.